Techniques in public speaking. As a grade 10 student, having to speak in front of a crowd may still sound strange and unnecessary to you. In the future, however, there could be situations where you would need to practice your public speaking skills, either as part of your task in college or as part of your professional responsibilities in your job. Public speaking usually involves having to deliver or communicate information in front of a live audience, usually done in a formal setting or as part of a formal event. Public speaking conveys purposeful information which aims to inform, influence, or entertain a large group of audience. People engaged in public speaking can get a lot of advantages like sharp critical thinking skills, confidence when dealing with people, and fluency in verbal and nonverbal communication. The most common forms of public speaking include delivering a prepared speech and an impromptu speech. In a prepared speech, the speaker is given the topic beforehand, has time to research about the topic, and is able to rehearse or practice prior to delivering the speech. Speaking before thousands of graduating students or addressing a crowd during a business conference usually falls under this category. It must be made clear, however, that a prepared speech does not necessarily equate to a memorized speech. Delivering a fully memorized speech is just one example. It may also include such forms as extemporaneous speech, where the speaker is given some time to prepare before the delivery, and the use of a prepared copy which serves as reference for delivering the speech. An impromptu speech, on the other hand, is one where the speaker is given with little or no time to prepare. This type of speaking occurs during ambush interview and other gatherings where people are asked to deliver a speech on a spur of a moment. Delivering an impromptu speech seems a challenging task since it means speaking about a specific issue or topic without having the chance to research about it or even make an outline as guide. When delivering this type of speech, one must be able to fully gather his or her thoughts, focus on the issue or topic at hand, and maintain composure. What makes a good public speaker? Here are some techniques which may work best when speaking before a large audience. Number 1. Know your purpose. Being sure on the purpose of your speech is synonymous to knowing where to focus your discussion. It may be as basic as to inform, persuade, or inspire. When you are certain about what you would want to speak about from the very beginning, you will most likely be able to avoid being sidetracked or confusing your audience with lengthy discussions that lead nowhere. Number 2. Be familiar with your topic. The best way to do this is to research. When you are sure to every piece of information you are presenting, you will be able to become more confident, and this is also something that your audience will usually notice and feel. Number 3, consider your audience. It is essential to be sure of the kind of people you will be speaking to. Knowing your audience will help you plan the appropriate content, language, and techniques to use. You cannot address a group of high school students the way you would address a crowd of professionals. Number 4, plan ahead of time. Cramming will reflect in the way you speak and behave in front of an audience. This is something any speaker would not want to happen. That is why planning everything is a key to a successful speaking engagement. Number 5, use nonverbal cues. The right amount of gestures at the right time are key elements of public speaking, as these movements help convey ideas more clearly. This is, however, danger in overusing these gestures as they can become distracting. Establishing eye contact with the audience also works well in maintaining confidence and establishing sincerity. Number 6, remain calm. Whether you are delivering a prepared or an impromptu speech, maintaining composure can always be an issue. The weeks of planning and preparation may be put to waste if you keep on showing unnecessary movements as a sign of nervousness. Taking deep breaths and having a focused mindset can do the magic of staying relaxed. Number 7, practice. Being a good and compelling speaker takes a lot of practice and experience. Though constant practice, one may be able to identify areas that can be improved. Practice is a major component of planning. Number 8, watch your words. One's choice of words greatly affects how the audience perceives the speech. One must be careful enough not to use words that might put his or her reliability and reputation into jeopardy. Speak with clarity is number 9. One should observe proper pronunciation, stress, intonation, juncture, diction, tone, and pacing when delivering a speech. These are just few of the many elements that should work together to ensure that the ideas in the speech are clearly conveyed. This, however, is not something one can learn overnight. Consistent practice is likewise necessary. Number 10. Know the essential etiquettes. As a public speaker, one should know the different do's and don'ts when speaking before an audience. Number 11. Use visuals when necessary. When possible and appropriate, visuals like PowerPoint slides can help support the speech being delivered. This should be done in a way that visual aids will not overpower the speech or distract the audience. Number 12. Dress comfortably but appropriately. Sometimes, speaking with ease comes with feeling comfortable with what you wear. A speaker, however, should dress in a way that exudes respect and formality. And number 13, be open to questions and comments. Always bear in mind that you cannot please everybody. It is essential to be open to questions, comments, and even criticisms. These things can be used as considerations on how one can improve or continuously refine his or her style and craft.